Hey, this is your Daily Tarot and Guidance reading. My name is TJ and today is February 28th, 2022. This is a pick a card style reading and we will be using two different decks. We have an Angel Oracle and we also have a Smith White Tarot deck. There are three groups and each group is represented by a different colored candle. The first reading is represented by the white candle. The second reading is represented by the yellow candle and the third reading is represented by the blue candle. If you would like, you can certainly go into the description box below and go directly to your reading, or you can pause the video and take a moment to feel which group resonates with you. All right, let's get started with the white candle. So your Angel Oracle card is the ocean, and here you have an angel who is nearby an ocean, and they're holding their heart, and they're looking out into the land. Or maybe they're standing in the middle of the ocean. Nope, there's land. So your card says, the deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all your cares and concerns. So what do you need to cleanse, white candle group? Usually this card comes when there's a need for shedding of sorts. So you have the Six of Spears in reverse and the Two of Coins. So the Six of Spears in reverse usually indicates a delay. It could indicate, maybe not a success. It could indicate a sense of failure. It could indicate feeling rejected. And then you have the Two of Coins, which is like the balancing act. So white candle group, I'm getting the indication today that perhaps there's something that you put a lot of effort into, more than one thing actually. Perhaps you put a lot of effort into nourishing your home life and your work life and really trying to find that balance. And perhaps in this pursuit of looking for balance between the two, you have left yourself out of the equation while trying to deal with the needs of others or different organizations. So white candle group, today you're being encouraged to put yourself first. You know, it is, of course, we want to make a good effort at work. And of course, we want to make a valiant effort towards our family. And if those things are enriching in themselves. But if we don't do what feels good for ourselves to replenish and nourish and cleanse ourselves, then we're not really able to help anybody. And eventually it will not so positively impact those other relationships. Now, the thing about the Six of Spears card shows, feelings of I want to say regret, but it also, is feeling left out. So perhaps in your pursuit of trying to balance, work and life or relationships or whatever it is that comes to mind that in your heart, perhaps you're feeling unappreciated, underappreciated. Perhaps you feel like people are not acknowledging your efforts and all of the things that you're doing in order to keep the, keep things going in your lives. So white candle group, hats off to you for trying to balance the needs of others and different areas in your life. And if you're feeling unappreciated, you know that you can appreciate yourself because you're aware of the efforts and the energy that you put towards these things. And, you need to cleanse yourself of any type of negativity or resentment that might be building up because of this. You don't want it to affect your spirit in a negative way. All right, white candle group, I hope you have a wonderful day and you find a way to enrich yourself and to cleanse yourself. If you're able to go swimming, why not do that? Wouldn't that be amazing? Even the simple act of taking a shower or imagining you're near or in a body of water can be very soothing to your mental and spiritual state. I hope you have a wonderful day no matter where you are. And if you enjoyed this reading, please like, subscribe, come back for more. I do this on a daily. Also, listen to the other readings if you would like. All right, let's move on to the second reading, and that's represented by the yellow candle. Yellow candle group, you have the Angel Oracle card, Fresh Air, and here you have an adult angel and a child angel, and they're walking amongst a green field. They have a basket with fruits inside, and it looks like they're enjoying themselves. They have smiles on their faces. This card says, Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. I'm located in a country where it is winter right now, and I had to open up the windows the other day. It was just way too stuffy. And once I did that, I felt more awake and more alert. I hadn't been outside for almost 2 days. We got a bit of snow, and I felt a little bit trapped, but it's important to breathe fresh air. Let's see what's prompting you to breathe fresh air today and why you need to do that. Okie dokie. So, Yellow Candle Group, you have the Five of Swords, and you also have the Empress in reverse. Now, the Five of Swords in this illustration, as this is a Game of Thrones deck, shows Bran Stark, and he's sitting upon a wheelbarrow, and the Greyjoys, a different family, have taken over his home. And the sad part is that he was betrayed by someone who's basically like his cousin. And this is what they have done to them. They literally destroyed and taken over his family's home. So the Five of Swords can indicate some sort of betrayal, but it can also indicate infighting, fighting within the family. And I think that's so because you have the Empress, and the Empress card usually is someone who's very nurturing, very caring, matriarchal, but you have it in reverse. And this again can show discord. So Yellow Candle Group, I'm getting the indication today that perhaps there's some sort of conflict within the family or within a romantic union, and you're being encouraged to take a breather, and perhaps your relationship needs some fresh air. That could be in the form of both parties maybe just simply stepping away from each other just for a moment, breathing in their own air, not going back and forth with one another. It can also be that perhaps if you were to go on a walk even with this person outside, it could even be silent, and that silence and the air from the fresh air from outside helping to clear your minds and to ease your hearts could be very, very helpful. But the beauty is that you're able to clear away the negativity or the challenge that is within that's happening in the scenario. And that's the beauty of air. It can be so cleansing. So Yellow Candle Group, I wonder, if you're having a conflict with someone within your family or a romantic relationship, you're being encouraged to instill new life, to put a breather on it. Maybe you need to have a pause on a conversation and revisit it at a different time when you're both in a different state of mind. And that is okay. We want the dialogues and the interactions that we have with one another to be fruitful. And sometimes when we're in the midst of passion and heat and verbal exchanges between one another, we're not always thinking with our whole brain. Well, maybe only some parts of our brain are thinking, or perhaps we're speaking more passionately from our heart and we're forgetting about our brain. So if you find yourself in a conflict today, especially if it's with someone you love and care about, owe it to them and yourself to breathe in, breathe out, pause, and know you can walk away and revisit another time, especially if it's a conversation or an exchange worth having. If you enjoyed this reading or you felt like it resonated with you, please hit the like button and subscribe. Come back for more. I do this on a daily. I hope that no matter where you are, you have a wonderful day. Listen to the other readings. Perhaps they resonate with you too. All right. Well, take care and goodbye for now. Let's move on to the last reading, and that's represented by the blue candle. Blue candle, you have the Child Angel Oracle card, and there is a baby, and they're sitting in the lap of another angel. And you can see how the angels are above the cloud line, and you can see the sun glowing its light as well. It looks like a nice place to be. This card says, you care deeply about children, and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that way you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. It's so important to take the time and effort to build on the relationships that are important to us, and that includes relationships with children. So you have the King of Swords in reverse, and here we have the Night King with his sword. I don't know what it's called. Yeah, he's looking like he's ready for a fight. And that usually is what the indication of this card is. It's someone who's a bit hot-headed, egotistical, a bit bossy, and, they're ready to share their opinion. And here we have the Seven of Cups, and it's an illustration of Bran Stark. This super special person who can see into the past and the future. And, there are many thoughts happening in his mind. So, Blue Candle Group, I'm getting the indication today that perhaps there's a project or something in its infancy, or perhaps you have a child, or you're associated with children, maybe as an educator or a leader, and there are many potential options in which you could do something, but someone is really trying to push their agenda, or someone is really passionate about their method and wanting you to adopt their method, but you want to really look at the other options because you want to help this child and meet them where they are. So, Blue Candle Group, if you are the King of Swords figure in this reading, be mindful of how you present your different ideas. Perhaps you're someone who is taken very seriously because you have a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience. And you do want people to be on your side, and you certainly can. But, you win more friends with honey than vinegar. If you approach people with kindness and respect, they're likely to give that back to you. And perhaps you have a lot of things to share. You want to collect your thoughts before you share them out with the world. And, keep in focus who is in focus. Whoever this child or this, project or whatever the focus is, keep that in mind as opposed to your own ego, as opposed to necessarily what you benefit from it. But, come with kindness, lead with kindness, organize your thoughts, and also, if you would like, explore your options. You're certainly being encouraged to explore your options, and don't feel like you need to succumb to anyone else's will. So, no matter where you are, no matter who you are, I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you enjoyed this reading, please come back for more. I do this on a daily. And if you enjoyed this reading, like and subscribe. I hope you have a wonderful day. My name is TJ. Take care. Bye now.